that's what makes it interesting. We shall see as we get 3, 4, now 5 red lights as it is lights out for the final time in Season 12. Fins gets a better start than James. Is he going to make the move, get the move done into turn 1? Yes, he does. James backs out a little bit, and that gives the position to Fins. Fins is into the lead from second. That's what he needed to do off the line there. Now he needs to pull away as much as possible as Scott has gone up into third. He has had a pretty good start as now he is trying to defend from Tom Gorian, who's going to have to go the long way around into turn number 3. Oh, it's side by side, very close, but Tom makes a decision, a bit of contact. You're scrubbing and people pushing each other off. No major incident though. Tom gets back into third. But I am sure neither of them will be particularly happy about what just happened. As now Rizla is just trying to force a move down the inside of Scott. That is a bit questionable there. Both keep it going. Scott is down the inside again, trying to maintain position, but Rizla gets really good traction on the outside, and he has the inside going into this next corner as he gets the move done, forces Scott a little bit wide there, and he is up into fourth as we come towards the end of the first lap. In the slipstream, you can't imagine this will be too much of a fight from Fins here, as he also has a lot less ERS than his Ferrari counterpart, as James blasts past into the lead and since the fastest lap of the race for good measure. Fins backs out. He knows now he can do the same behind Mr. Lord James. Angelo's a little bit further back on those soft tires, and there's Vapids into the wall, and there's a virtual safety car. He has damage. I'm not sure what happened there, but he has a decent amount of damage to that Ferrari. Let's see, maybe if we could get an answer from looking at one of the McLarens. Oh, so Deton is missing half of his front wing as well. So I'm going to assume that has something to do with it. As now the race is green again. Papa Wallace picked up a drive-through for speeding under safety car. That is not ideal. As Fins goes back into the lead of the race too while that was happening. So he is retaking the lead as there's lots of squabbling going on behind. Rizla's passes Tom Gorian for third, and Scott's right on the back of both of them. Is he going to be able to make the pass past both of them? Tom's back into DRS. He's going to have to go around the outside if he wants to make a move and break lay. He decides not to. Rizla keeps the position as Scott almost goes into the back of him there. Keep within gap of the Aston Martin in front of him, which he might be doing now. Actually, no, he's going to go from this move now. He's going to have to go around the outside. He's going to get the move done before the braking zone, which will be very helpful. Tom's back into third. Further back, Tom still holding third as Scott goes down the inside, but there's a little bit of contact. Looks like Scott went a little bit deep there. Rizla's trying to held it around the outside. That did not work. Angelo is on the back of this train now as well. Further back, Tom, Scott. Hold position once again. That whole, Tom has a half spin. Scott tries to go around the outside and almost loses it. Bit of a kerfuffle there, but now Scott's going to be right behind him. Can he get that move done? He's going to have to go down the inside. He braked a little bit there. I'm not sure if he thought differently of it, but he backs out of it. Rizla's trying to go around it, but he also had to back out of it. So that one evens itself out a little bit. As Scott makes the move into turn 1, he goes a bit deep. That will allow Tom to get a cutback. And there's a bit of contact there. Tom's now going to have to make that move down the back straight. He has a pretty good run out of the corner. He's going to be right in the slipstream. But he will have to go around the outside. But he's actually faked out and trying to go on the outside, hit the grass a little bit. I'm not sure what that was about. Not sure why he thought that was a good idea. Is he going to make the overtake now? It appears that he has a pretty good shot at it. You know, he's going to be riding that ERS, and yeah, he is going to make the move pretty easily going up the thing. And here comes Rizla's as well. Rizla's might have a chance to go too wide as I just janked the camera. My apologies. But Rizla's through into fourth. Tom Gorian into third, Scott down 2 positions in that exchange. That will not exactly be idealistic for him, but this appears to be a case like China, where it is just DRS training to bejesus and back. It's definitely interesting for us as commentators. I will be honest, I don't really mind races like that. As Fins has a big moment on the grass himself, as actually he's going to come into the pits, so that we will now see how the whole strategy side of this plays out. Is further back, Rizla's is going to try to make the move on Tom Gorian going into turn 1. He's going to get it done into turn 1, you'd have to imagine. Yes, he's now into third place. If we have anything to go by, as further back, Fins has passed Goose already on those hard tires, so he is going to the end of this race, it appears. Get down, enjoy that fresh air, and make it happen. As Tom makes the move back on Rizla's for P2. Scott tried to, but he's half spun. Almost a huge accident there. He managed to avoid the crash, but Tom has now lost 2 positions, and I presume also fried his tires, as now Scott's going to try to make the move around the outside of Rizlas. They're going to go side by side in the corner. They're hitting each other side pod. There's contact. No major incident, but there potentially could be side pod damage out of that. I'm not sure how that works on reduced damage, but I have had it on reduced damage, so I presume it's still something that can happen. As well as Angelo, so he is following him. We shall see how that works out. See if we can get some beautiful undercuts, as Finns has made the past both of them pretty easily, unsurprisingly. He will now go up into P5 on track, as well as Goose. He has also came out ahead of them, but both Rizlas and Angelo have pit onto those hard tires, I presume to go to the end of the race. Scott continues. Tom is bailing into the pit, so he will probably be able to put on those hard tires as well, you'd have to assume. Zlesko goes up into third in his McLaren. He's having a pretty good race as well. Finns will make the overtake on Tom Gorian as well. He's now back up into fourth and continuing to just eat into that gap. He is only 20 seconds behind Lord James, so the undercut could be on here. We shall see. So the top 2 stay out. Kizlesko, is he pitting? Yes, he is. He will drop out of that 3rd position. James is into the pits. He is pitting onto those hard tires. Is he going to come out ahead of Finns? Finns is coming down that pit straight as we start lap 16 of this race. It's going to be very close. I think Finns might, he's just going to be behind, it looks like. He's going to be in front. He's going to just come out ahead of Lord James, and Lord James is going to need a lap or 2 to warm up those tires. So now Finns is into the lead of the race as he comes out right next to him, but he's going to get the advantage into the braking zone. So Finns is now the net leader of this race. Both Tom and Rizlas have passed Goose, by the way. So that has been very helpful for them, as Tom is also now passing Rizlas for net P3 at the moment. He gets the move done into turn 1. Goose is also sitting back watching this, hoping he can maybe have some sort of part of this, as now Rizlas will be able to fight back with DRS down that back straight, but he's not going to be wanting to make that move now. He is trying to save up that battery, as Rizlas passes Tom into turn 1 again pretty easily, well before the braking zone. As that battle continues on, they are dropping massive time back, as Lord James has to go around the outside of Finns. He gets the move done there. Great bit of driving from the 2 of them. Angelo has passed Goose for P6 in this race. At P5 technically, because he probably will undercut Scott if I had to guess. We shall see, as pretty close. Rizlas is trying to set up the run on Tom there, but Tom holds the position. It is very close and very feisty between these 2, as it's been basically this entire race to this point. Not sure what it is. I think it had something to do with SFR Goose. He is dropped behind Kizlesko now, and Kizlesko was pretty far behind Angelo. So I presume it has something to do with that, as Lord James has left. He will have a lot of work to do when he takes control of that car again. But this race that he was in a pretty good shot to have a pretty good chance of winning at has just went very wrong for him very quickly, as now he is down to 5th. We shall see what Scott does. Is he going to go into the softs? Is Lord James again has lost it in the middle sector. He's now going to lose the position as he's retired. He is retired. Let's see if we can see what happened there. It does not appear to be causing a safety car, as yes, Scott has went onto that soft tire, so that will be what we are watching, as he has looked like he's beached it. As Scott has lost the position to Kizlesko as he's come out of the pits. I'm not sure what happened there, but it will not be a safety car, so it will again be a straight fight to this finish here. We got 12 laps to go at the line. He has 12 laps to make up positions, and he will start here with Kizlesko. He's going to have to send it down the inside here, which he tries to, gets Kizlesko a little bit wide. He's going to get the position, because I guess Kizlesko thought he was going to send it, and he made a little bit of a mistake there, but now Scott is up into P5. Fastest middle sector, unsurprisingly. He will be rapid these last 12 laps as Rizlas makes the position into P2. These 2 are not going to want to fight that hard, though. They're going to want any chance of staying ahead of Scott, because he is going to be rapid at this point, as we've got 11 laps left in this race. Tom is now on the offensive against Mr. Rizlas again, as he's going to try to go around the outside. They are side by side into turn 3. It's still side by side. No one's getting an edge. Rizlas looks like he will keep the position, but Tom still has his nose in it. Is he going to keep his nose into it? No, he backs out of it. Rizlas keeps that position in P2 at the moment. So it's safe to say that it looks like it will... hold on. The never mind, the street's good. As now Tom's going to make that move down into turn 3. He's going to be ahead well before the braking zone there. Again, these two do not need to be fighting at this point. As now Scott is on the back of Angelo. He's not able to get the move done into turn 1, but he has set it up beautifully to get the move done down that back straight. He's got a really good run on that Red Bull car in front of him. He's going to probably get this done very easily. Angelo defends the inside. Scott's going to have to take the outside. Oh, Angelo looks like he's back out of it, as now Scott goes around the outside, gets into P4 and sets the fastest first sector for good measure too. We shall see how this works. Because are they going to try to DRS train themselves to beat Scott? Because between the two of them, it is going to be very tough to actually make this work. As he's decided, nope, he's going to make the overtake, and he passes Tom Gorian for P2. Tom backed out a little bit there, it looks like, and now he's falling down to third. Scott is only 3.5 seconds behind. He is closing, and he is closing fast. As Tom, again, tries to overtake Rizzles, he's not able to get it done, but he looks like he's set up a run beautifully to get this move done. Again, into turn numero 4 or 3, I'm not sure which one it is, as he gets the move done easily. This has been the prime overtaking spot on this track. It's kind of surprising. And Tom is not able to regenerate DRS, and I think that is what appears to be the strategy of Rizzles. He is okay staying behind until that last lap, because he is still regenerating pretty nicely. He was at 60, but he's now up to, oh, looks like he's going to go for it here. Is he going to be able to get it done? He's going to have the inside line into the braking zone here at turn 4. He gets the move done pretty easily. That is going to be what Tom wants to see. It goes a little bit wide. That's going to allow Tom a path back through. He's going to have to go around the outside. Who's going to be braver here? Rizzler's backs out of it, but he thought about it at the end there. Tom keeps the position. I'm not sure what that was all about, because that was very interesting strategy. We are coming down the straight for the penultimate time. Vince has started the last lap. He is leading by 9.3 seconds, so it looks like it will be a dominant victory for the Alpine driver, but the attention is all here on the battle for second. Rizzle's going to go for it now. He will into turn 1. He's going to get that move done. Tom is now down into third, but he's going to have a chance to get it back on this second straight. This has been the place where passing has been the most common all race, and he's going to be right behind. He's going to have to go around the outside. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Is he going to get clear ahead of the braking zone? Yes, he will. He is back into second, so Rizzler looks like he may have messed that up for himself, but he will have to make this move down that back straight. Fins at the front is coming through into sector 3 for that last time. He is ahead by 9.5 seconds, so it will be a dominant victory for the Alpine driver to cap off the season, where he's had a decent amount of race wins, and he's overall had a pretty good season. But now that attention is on the battle for second. Who's going to get that last podium? There's a bit of contact. Rizzles goes into the back of Tom a little bit. That will give Tom a pretty good gap going into that last straight. It looks like he will get second, but who's going to get that third podium, that third and final podium place? Scott is right on the back of Rizzles. He's going to have to go running outside, but it looks like Rizzles is going to have the straight line speed. Tom will get second. Rizzles will get third. Scott just misses out. And fourth is Angelo will get fifth. Further back, because Lesko's going to hold off Vapid for sixth. Vapid will finish in seventh, pretty far behind after the little incident he had with Deton there. Deton will finish in eighth. Goose will beat Mike in the battle of who could suck the least in P9. I'm sorry, that was a joke. And Paul Wallace will finish in 10th. Yes, you did. As Fins wins again to end the season. It's basically been his season. He's won a lot. I'm not sure how much, I'll be honest, but he's had a pretty good amount of race wins this year, and yeah, it's been between him and James. They've both, been dominant. Simply lovely race by Fins. I couldn't agree more. It's a shame what happened to you though, man. Like that was shaping up to be a very exciting finish.